it just occurred to me that it probably would have been better to have that mic with me, but oh well. Hang on, sorry, I'm getting the audio delay set up properly. Where the hell is that set to monitor? Advanced, come here. Kitchen. I hope I just said that right. Fuck, did I? Yes. Yes? Okay. Now then, let's go find out if I'm actually on camera when I go up there. Oh, I actually, wait, no, hang on. First, I have to come back and mute this mic, in case I say anything louder. Okay. I can't see video from right here. Hang on. Okay, I can see that screen. Yay! Oh my... Fuck, it worked this time. Why did it work this time? Okay, good news then. I can take this off. What the hell? Oh my god. Sorry for no proper stream today, but I've been hoping to do... Oh my god. It's left my brain already. Oh, I'd been hoping to get back into Ring Fit today, because my pelvis seems to have finally stopped rotating, because my back doesn't hurt constantly anymore. Also because I'm now hyper aware of the fact that there are hip bones in places where they didn't used to be. But as soon as I thought that this morning, my knee and my side were just like, okay, but what if no? So, here we are. One thing just occurred to me is I can't tell... Okay, I'm definitely not seeing chat then. Hang on. You refresh, come here. Open a new stream manager. Don't just reopen the... This is opening a stream manager from, like, days ago. So, hang on just a second. Because this is opening a stream manager from whenever we raided Thugkage, which I guess was almost a week ago? Maybe more? Because I don't know what time is. There we go. Okay. At the very least, I have a bunch of old backlog chat. But yeah, honestly, I just have a bunch of stuff to cook, so I decided to make it a cooking stream, also just as a way to make cooking streams happen more often, because, yeah. Mostly it's just, I have 5 chicken breasts, 2 of which I need to clean, that need to be cooked, because 2 were in the freezer, and I brought them out of the freezer. Well, 2.5, 1.5? Yeah, it's a weird amount. That need to be cooked because they're a bit old, and then some fresh ones that I bought, on like we're rotating them out, so they were on sale at the supermarket, so I'm trying to be at least a little bit responsible and roll up sleeves. Basically, today has been, I will attempt to be responsible .day, because I went and finally picked up prescriptions. I mailed some crap. That's a lie, it wasn't crap. I mailed a chocolate penis, as well as some other things. I ate way too much food after deciding I was going to try and eat way less today, but yeah, whatever, it's fine. So we have a twofold plan. First part is, like I said, I have to clean this chicken, which is also full of melted chicken goo. So that's fun. Attempting is good. Yeah, the problem is that there's a bunch of stuff that I could have done that I didn't do. Like, I could have called the laser place. I probably still technically could, but... I could have tried to work out, at least going for like a walk or something. Whatever. There's probably some other things I'm forgetting about. So, here's the current plan. We've got turkey, chicken over there that I might try and do like a quick marinade in. Some. Do I still have yogurt? I do. Assuming this yogurt hasn't gone off, I'll probably try and do a quick yogurt marinade for it with garam masala and a little bit of. I don't know what else yet. And then these are the ones that Haley wanted because she got this like marinade in a bag. So I'm marinating these chicken breasts. It calls for 30 minutes. I decided that was a stupidly small amount of time and let it go for like 3 hours. So the plan is to just probably saute these off. Maybe saute then roast. We'll see. And do some rice for them because that's generally just what Haley wants with barbecue rice. Barbecue chicken is rice. I don't know. But yeah, we have plans. This is our new butcher block cutting board. It's slightly smaller than our old one. And we haven't oiled it yet, and we don't have the oil in yet. So as much as I want to cut on it, I am going to be cutting on a cutting board on this cutting board, just to explain why the hell that's happening. Yay, my hip just popped. Yeah, close. But yeah, I had kind of usefulness today. Oh, wait. 18? What the fuck? Don't eat this marinade. What the hell? This marinade is like 35 calories a serving. 18% of your daily sodium. However, it has 18 servings in it. I guess, like, if you were just to, for some reason, decide to try and eat it. Oh, yeah, because the first recipe is the first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. Then water, distilled white vinegar, salt, hydrolyzed soy protein. Ooh, fun. To be clear, most of these are actually totally normal. It's just the high fructose corn syrup's a little weird. A serving is 1 tablespoon. You're definitely not supposed to eat the marinade itself. It also just doesn't sound that appealing. Oh well. The first thing to do is clean those chicken breasts because they've just got a bunch of... Like, they weren't super well cleaned because I bought them from... I think those were the ones I bought from Whole Foods. And for some reason they just... I don't know, they don't clean their... I guess they expect people to buy bone-in, so their boneless stuff just doesn't get cleaned properly. Hello, fuzzy boy. Yeah, it looks more organic. Yay. It looks more organic. But, yeah. Then again, it's also been in the freezer for, like, a month, so... Formerly frozen chicken goo. This is our delicious, sloppy chicken syrup. I regret all of the words I just said. I also completely forgot to... every time I was like, yes, I will go ask Bengineering today about how his kitchen cam setup works to see if I can copy it. And every time I was going to go do that, it was, oh shit, he's dealing with like family emergencies or something. And today I vaguely remembered and was like, ah, fuck, he started streaming super early and he's still streaming, so. Yeah, we've talked about the eggs being cleaned thing. Well, this is a different kind of cleaned. Like, I'm talking about cleaning off bits of fat and gristle that aren't actually really... Well, it's not really gristle with chicken, but still. Just, like, bits of fat that aren't properly attached and connective tissue. And I don't remember if it's technically silver skin on chicken breast. Because even if it is, it's not silver skin to the degree that what's it called does. Like beef and pork get. Here, come here. It's just, chicken fat, especially on pre-butchered chickens, in my experience, just never cooks well, so I just always feel better taking it all off. Well, most of it off. Because it's still modern chicken, which is basically lean as all hell anyway, and relatively flavorless, so I'm going to be adding as much flavor as I can. Okay. Don't think I necessarily want to break these up too much, because like I said, I think I'm going to marinate it in like some yogurt and garam masala and something else, because these ones are for me. I'm going to be doing them in a really cheap and lazy tikka marsala sauce, like simmer sauce thing. You, come here. Because I know you're just hiding this brick of connective tissue that I always somehow bite into and hate. Okay, the rest of that's fine. But I just want to cut into basically strips so that, well, they probably won't marinate exactly evenly. They'll marinate evenly enough. Okay. I was thinking lime juice just because I don't know if we have any lemon juice. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan. Which is a generous way of saying that I was kind of planning on throwing an assortment of spices in when I opened it and went, what do I want in this? Actually, would these fit in the quart? They'd probably fit in the quart. No, they wouldn't. Wait, yes they would. I pulled them out of a quart bag. What the hell's wrong with me? That was a quart bag, right? Yes, it was. Okay. My spatial reasoning just is royally effed right now. Now. Like it hasn't been for years. Here. Probably should have cut that one in half, but oh well. Riot, why on earth would I be asking the chef to be quiet about me doing dumb home cooking? Pickled lemon or ginger? I'd prefer... I don't think I like... Hang on, I don't know how audible I am from this far away. I don't think I've ever had pickled lemon. I'd be on board with the pickled ginger. Maybe not for this application, but still. Open, you horrible bastard. I'll say, Odinson, how you doing, man? I think preserved lemon might actually be okay for this, though. Come here, yogurt that I'm hoping hasn't gone off, because I haven't used you in a while. Expiration date. Okay, if I were an asshole, where would I put the expiration date for this? It's gonna be somewhere stupid. Just trying to think of where the... Ah, there we go. See if that's gonna work. We'll see. Yep, it was side of the lid. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, yeah, no. It expired in December. I had hope, but it's just too separated. The good news is that I'm basically doing an expired food purge tomorrow anyway for garbage day. Because there's also like 4 boxes of cereal in the pantry that camera's bolted to. That I think moved into this house with us. Got any buttermilk? Oh, hell no. Right, what the hell kind of place do you think this is? I was mostly just doing yogurt because it's traditional for, Indian? We could probably make poor man's buttermilk. Can I help you? There's nothing on the floor there. What the hell is that? What the fuck is this? Oh. There's no way Haley remembers that she's got weird pineapple stuff back here. Okay. That probably has to go in the trash too. Okay. Yeah, we will probably just go with... Oh, we do have lemon juice. I need to check the ratio, but basically you can make buttermilk with a combination of normal whole milk, ideally, and lemon juice. Yep. Yeah, that's because we bought this house entirely based on the kitchen. Like, had a great defect run? Yes. I like that a bunch of people seem to have remembered that Slay the Spire exists recently. I am going to burn out the rest of my sour cream here, because it's basically yogurt without being sweet. Yes, I know it's not. But, eh. But yeah, like, we've now seen a bunch of our neighboring houses, because whenever they went on sale, we used as, like, we would go check out their virtual tours, so that we could see what all the houses nearby looked like. And, well, our carpet is crap, because it's gone through, like, 3 groups of homeowners, dogs, and cats. Everything else about our house is apparently way better than all of our neighbors, especially this kitchen, because it was redone by... We're under the impression that it was redone by the people who bought it before us. Like, sorry, the people who owned it before us owned it for only like 2 years and then sold it to us. We're under the impression that the people before them remodeled the kitchen, but the people who we bought it from did a couple of like little touch-ups, like the washing machine. But, oh, it's so much nicer. There's also like weird wood paneling in the big open living space, which in all of the other houses we've seen, they've painted the wood paneling, so it just looks dumb. So I think we came out ahead there too, at least. You're playing 12 cards in turn versus the Time Eater? Oh! So nothing made any fucking sense. Why the hell? This has apparently never been opened. Oh, I have to mention, because I'm very happy about it, Haley has found another one of, like, the 8 million jobs that she's hunting. She's finally found one here in the city. So if she gets it, we don't have to move. I'm so happy. It's also basically for her current company's main competitor. And the starting pay for basically doing the job she's currently doing is $5,000 a year more. And that's for someone with no experience, literally already doing the job. So we have hope. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean this. Just gonna get sour cream on the side of the side of the pepper mill. It's fine. Oh, by the way, for anyone who wants to check, how are the closed captions, assuming that they're fucking working? Because I'm putting like 50-50 chances on them not actually working, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they're working-ish. I could have just marinated this in the sauce I'm going to cook it in. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't know why I didn't think about that until just now. Oh well. They are working? Okay, good. Because there's a option in OBS that basically lets you, that has it do your subtitles for you. What am I looking for in here? And I kept meaning to turn it on and forgetting because I am good at this game. Okay, garlic powder because fuck you. I think we have coriander. Maybe our ownership of coriander was just like a hallucination? The hell? Huh. What are you getting fucking stuck on? Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I have no coriander. Oh well, I'll live. Said a year in Korea. Ah. They're probably doing their best, but it's relying on Microsoft text-to-speech, basically. So it's better than nothing. The extra silly part is I actually have a friend who is officially done with his quarantine for a year in Korea. That he's doing like the teach English to Korean students, except that the actual goal is just like, hey, our culture's really xenophobic. Let's get them indoctrinated young to not be so fucking xenophobic. And he just finished up his, like, 2-week quarantine after arriving. Okay, so I've got garam masala in. Throw some turmeric, a little bit of garlic powder, because what isn't improved by garlic powder? That was probably too much garlic powder, if there is such a thing. I'm going to throw in a little bit of cardamom, just because. And I have cumin, just no coriander for some reason. I thought we did. It's going to throw me off something fierce. Hang on, I need to get more air out of this. There we go. They're slightly better than the one you've seen on other channels. Well, okay then, I'll take that as a at least slightly positive sign. Mercifully, I'm not having to run it through an extension, so at least there's that. Because I knew there was a way to get Twitch enabled closed captioning as an option. Basically, you can send the closed caption data to Twitch as part of the video encoding, the same way that they do for like television and like live events, so that it can be accessed. And they enabled that sometime in 2020. But it took a while to figure out where the hell you could do that. because OBS only added it as an experimental feature like a couple of updates ago, I think. Anyway, I still haven't decided if I want to saute these. Like, the marinade wants them to be grilled, and that's not going to happen because there's still like a fucking foot of snow outside because our backyard is not sun-facing. Wait, I've got a bunch of pans that are already filthy. Well, recently cleaned over here. Let's go with these so I don't have to bring out more of them. So I'll probably start with sauteing it, and then, depending on how it goes, we might throw it into the oven to finish. Hey, Elder. Yep, cooking. Well, lazy cooking. Like, it's cooking I needed to do, so I decided to make it a cooking stream. Yeah, like, I can turn off the... I probably should turn off the prime reminder, because I don't think it actually does shit. I don't think anyone notices it or anything, so... like, the idea behind extensions being on by default is so that their effect is actually there, but yeah. I'm sorry, Elder. I almost did. Mostly because I wanted to stream Ring Fit this morning. And then my knee and side were just like, how about no? Not gonna lie, I'm also a little bit concerned with how much of that game is left. Like... I think we're on the second to last world, it looks like, and I don't believe that that game will have a New Game Plus. So I am concerned. Oh. You probably should, Elder. Your streams are always fun. Oh, by the way, are you still doing WoW Classic, and therefore do you care about Burning Crusade Classic? Oh. What am I coming over here for? What the hell am I coming? I have no idea. Sorry, I have a single hair in this twirl here that keeps trying to attack my nose. Here, give me rice. What the hell? I forgot we have these weird-ass spoons that don't match the rest of our spoons. I'm still so annoyed. I really wanted to show off the horrible... I guess I can show off half of it because you can't tell what it is from the outside, but I finally demolded the fudge that was in the... It was a penis mold. I finally demolded the fudge so that I could send it to Joe, and I'm so annoyed that I don't know where the hell I can post it, because my Twitter is definitely not 18 plus. Or at the very least, I haven't advertised it as such. And I don't think you can... I don't know what the hell Instagram's policies are about literally a chocolate penis. And I also don't think Discord would be very happy with a chocolate penis, so I'm just left going, fuck, I have a video of demolding this and all the pictures of making it, and I don't know where the fuck to put it. Also, I have to hold it this way so that I don't accidentally show the penis part. I just have to imply the shape. And that's very annoying to me. Yeah, we've established I do not have the self-confidence to make an OnlyFans. So much WoW Classic. Very excited about Burning Crusade. Nice. Good. I'm never clear on what the hell Discord does care about. That's why I'm always worried about... I meant to do the rice in this first. Oh, well. I swear, one day I'm going to get someone to look at my head and tell me what the hell is wrong with it. One day. I should probably mark the memes channel is not safe for work, given some of the stuff that gets posted in there, but it's the Burning Crusade classic. It's, sure, whatever. It's Burning Crusade. I know you're being sarcastic. Don't worry. But yeah, the problem, Alfcat, is that Discord likes to say that it doesn't care about things, and then will actively hand over a bunch of information to federal authorities who request it, but don't actually have any legal backing for why they need it. So, as a rule, I really just don't fucking trust Discord. Like, they very famously gave away a whole bunch of anti-fascist protesters who organized through it initially. And BLM protesters. I'm grouping the two of them together, despite the fact that they are not the same organization. So that, well, organization. Considering that one of them is just being anti-shit people, but... This... I don't know, can you see the Kong that's on the ground right there? I guess it's Kong branded, but can you see the dog toy on the ground there that I've now almost tripped and died on twice? Because I'm a fucking adult and know what the hell I'm doing. You want this? Here. I'm trying to give it to you. You don't need to be... Oh my god. Offer, can you catch? Nope. Nope. Cannot catch. Ugh. Listening to all the presenters say the Burning Crusade a billion times is really strange. I mean, I'm gonna level with you, I didn't see any of them because I don't care about watching more advertising things when it's just... I can wait until it's all done and then just read a nice little paragraph summary of Burning Crusade classics coming out. And I'll go, I remember Burning Crusade. Cool. I'm still not going to play it, but hey. Oh, it was a lot of story times? Ah, okay. Yeah, that I care way less about then too, because that's just more, hey, you're nostalgic for this, let's get that money out of you right now. Look, I'm very aware of the fact that I'm cynical about basically anything having to do with video games, but especially with Activision Blizzard, because they keep having amazingly profitable years and laying off a bunch of their staff, so that next year can be even more profitable. So, also their CEO actively donates to, like, what used to be the alt-right, but let's be honest here, is now the mainstream right-wing nut bars. So, okay. This might be too warm, but we'll see. Okay, how do I get this out without getting my hands covered in barbecue something? Like that. Nope, nope, now it's on my hands. And my shirt! This is my punishment for wearing a fucking partially transparent white t-shirt. God damn it. Yes, I know I brought this bait on myself. Shut up. But for some reason I was determined to wear this shirt today, despite the fact that I have basically nothing that goes with just a plain-ass white t-shirt, much less one that turns out is very much intended to be an undershirt, because, like, I don't know if that actually shows up on camera. You can see my skin through it. Let's go with that. Yes, no, I brought it on myself. But I was determined, so meh. Where's our other set of tongs? We have like 3. One of them is in the grill kit. One is in that dishwasher. Where the fuck is the other one? Hey, Betsy. I know that they're all at least a little see-through. This is the most transparent one I own, though. I'm just gonna play the let's guess what drawer I've left tongs in game. Are they both in the dishwasher? No. Yes. Okay, these ones are way easier to clean than the other ones, though, so... Thank you for your attempted guidance, Elder. Your Target's A New Day brand tank top is the most opaque one you own. See, all of the like... I guess this is a tank top, isn't it? I didn't think about that. Yeah, this is a tank top. Like, this one is just the most see-through, I guess. All the other ones have at least some existence to them. This one is just like, nah, fuck that. But for some reason, I was just determined this morning. I was like, yes, that one. That's what I'm going to wear today. You know what? Fuck it. I just remembered. We have another camera. Hang on a second. I mean, I'm taking the mic with me, so I guess you can still listen to... I can't even joke and say that this is a sultry voice. I don't know what the hell this is. The voice that one day I will do voice training on, so it sounds less shit. Just to go like, here, you can see the beautiful... Oh my fucking god. Hang on. It's that one. Come on. There we go. You can see our beautiful chicken cutlets? Sure. Wait, where was the Kong ring? What? I don't see the Kong ring. Also, I can still hear those cooking from over here, so I feel very successful. It was in the paused image. Oh. Yupa, I swear to God, you better behave in there. I'm sitting at my desk and I think I just discovered more barbecue marinade on my flannel, I think. Look, somehow it's on the side of my arm now. Yeah, I guess the good thing about this particular angle is I can see where the cat is. Hang on, I'll be right back. Well, it's a lie. I'll be right back with you in a second because I have to go yell at a cat because he's being an idiot. Because he knows he's not allowed up there. That's the shelf of all of my horrible seasonal candy. Yeah, cat Fink. Haha, we're back. Because in case you didn't see my terrible, terrible Instagram, because hey, did you know we have a Lair of Lore Instagram? It's like 90% my dumb selfies, because I like taking selfies. No, look, I like the way I look, shut up. But this entire thing over here is just seasonal candy, because I love seasonal candy. But one of them was me taking a picture of the fact that I have 3 different kinds of Cadbury's cream egg and then a Reese's egg boxes, and then without showing the insides going, I bought all of these yesterday. None of them are still full. That was like 3 days ago. I think I'm down to 1 of everything. No. I've got 1 normal Cadbury's cream egg, 3 of the caramels. I just don't like them. I wanted to buy them again to see if I like them. 2 of the chocolate cream eggs, which are fine. And I think 1 Reese's egg. 2? 2 Reese's eggs. Because as a connoisseur of terrible seasonal candy, because I am, damn it, this year is like the best for dumb seasonal candy. Because on top of all of that, there were eggs, which are just pleasant. Also, the green ones aren't mint, they're lime, so it's delicious. And then this abomination that I love. These are Sour Patch Kids watermelon jelly beans, and I will kill for these when they are gone. They're amazing. I'm not even joking about that one. Oh, I'm roboting? Crap. There's like a very specific spot where the mic works best. This is why I need to ask Ben about his setup, because I'm very jealous of it. Is that better? I'm hoping it's better. But yeah, I really need to ask Ben about what his setup is, and hope that he'll actually respond. Because I know he's running it off of 2 normal-ass Logitech webcams and a Yeti Snowball. And I don't think he's running all of the cables back to his PC. And I want to know. Also, those chicken breasts are basically done. I'm gonna skewer them real quick just to make sure that they're done internally, but they're basically done. Oh, that's you. Okay. That's what I was afraid of. Their outsides are done, but their internals aren't. Like, even close, so I'm going to throw them into the oven. Actually, I guess I could just cook them on here and at a lower temperature. That's probably what I'll do. Cook them out here at a lower temperature. We'll see. I'm working on a plan as we go. Plan. Yes, I did just air quote myself. Honestly, like I said, this is very much an unplanned thing. Just... Hang on, I have another idea. This should be fine. Yes. Just wanted to introduce a little bit of acid and deglazing there. And I think that should work. Also, this bottle is, like, weirdly filthy, so I'm gonna try and clean it. Because it's also infiltrating the drawer that it's on. My hands are just sticky now. Because it feels like there's, like, a simple syrup on it. Oh my god! I just figured out why the water underneath the rice wasn't boiling. I accidentally turned on the heat underneath the front pan instead of the back pan. I'm very good at this. I used to get paid to do this. No, I don't know how the hell I didn't get fired either. To be fair, I can't figure out how I didn't get fired from any of the jobs I've ever held. Sorry, need to go get a new thing of paper towels. Because I'm just causing a massive mess, because... I am still legitimately trying to figure out how the hell I've never been fired before. There's one job that you could probably argue I was fired from, because they just quietly stopped giving me any hours. And then made it a massive pain in the ass when I came to get my W-2 because they didn't send it to me. But that was also working for a place what sold textbooks at my university. So they were already pretty shit to begin with. So, hard to get worse than that. I could have just taken this out of the door. Oh well. I'm trying to put it back while it's still wet. Oh my god, I cannot brain right now. I mean, that's the thing is, it's not really that big of a hassle. Like, if you have a union, yeah, but otherwise, most states are pretty fucking easy to fire people in, or I guess if it's corporate, and in that case, it's mostly just that it's an annoying process. Like, at my first real paid job, we had a manager who never officially got fired. She just stopped showing up to work because she was being investigated for sexual harassment. So she just stopped. Like, she was told not to come in, and then when she was told to come in for the actual investigation, she just didn't come in for that either. And they were like, well, we can't really fire her because reasons. And eventually, I think she got fired. I honestly don't remember, though. Like, in my entire working career, I think I've only ever had, like, one manager who wasn't a complete... No, two. I had, like, two managers who weren't actual terrible human beings. Oh, like most places stop scheduling you? Yes, but most places you have, like, at least the semblance of I'm supposed to get this many hours. Like, with this place, it was literally... We only hire students because there's a whole bunch of laws that make it way easier to underpay students. And to not have to, like, do shit. Hey, Shatton, how you doing? Okay, these might actually be coming along now. We're at 118-ish, but yeah. Yeah, it's way easier to push someone out through treating them like garbage. Yup. Yup. Plus, then no unemployment insurance and no severance if that was a thing that they were supposed to get. Yay. Oh well. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Because, like... So we've got our second chicken marinating. I don't know what the hell else to do. Like, we don't really have... Like, the rice is going insofar as now there's actually heat under it. I honestly don't know what to do. Sorry, I don't have a way to make that entertaining. I actually don't have anything else. But yeah. I need to fucking redo my nails. They've grown long enough that the nail polish itself is chipping. I also need to just, like, file them properly. But the nail polish itself is chipping, and you can see, like, how far the nails have grown since I painted them. And I have all the stuff now to attempt to do non-binary flags on them. And I haven't decided if I actually try and do that yet, or if instead I want to just do non-binary colors and then try and do just the flag on the thumb, because larger canvas. Just chopping stumps in Valheim. I'm probably going to stream some more Valheim, because we've been doing iron hunts, and I think I'm just going to say fuck it and make some iron armor. Because there's a big movement penalty for wearing it, but I also just don't want to fucking die all the time anymore. Because everything looks at me and I fall over and die. But that's going to be so much fucking iron. So much iron. 136, still not there yet. So yeah, I need to, like, trim and clean up nails and then, well, probably strip the polish off, then trim and clean up. And then figure out how the hell I want to do the NB flag. I really Like, I guess I can just try and do it with, like, tape. I don't know why, in my head that just sounds like a massive pain in the ass. But we'll see. I guess if you do, like, layered tape, so you, like, paint the tip like you do 3 layers of tape for flag parts. And you paint the tip and then take off the first layer, and then paint, and then take off the next layer, and then paint, and then take off the next layer and paint. That's the impression I get, that it's pretty straightforward, but it's also just I have literally zero experience doing, like, I've only been dealing with painting my own nails for, like, a year. And that's all been very simple stuff, so. Stick it to your palm a few times so it doesn't take off the paint? Okay. Oh, okay, I understand what you mean then. Because in my brain it was, you do, like, sticking the tape to itself with, like, so... I know that this does not show up well because the camera's really far away, but, like, the like, tape layers. So you do the first layer, and then you take off... I guess that would still leave you with, like, a section you'd be worrying about. Okay, now I understand. I get it. They're almost boiling. These are all, again, almost up to temp, but not quite. Oh, I should throw this away. But yeah, God, today has been so dumb. Like, my initial plan for today was to go get all of my dumb, like, adulting done, and then also to, like, try and not eat too much because I've been really bad about that lately because there's a fucking stack of candy over there. Though turns out Peeps are really low calorie, so that's good. But then I went to go get my stuff at the pharmacy, picked it up. I still love that my pharmacy changed me over to 30-day med dosages, and they're the ones sticking a thing on, like, ask us about 90 days. Like, fuckers, I had 90 day. You decided to switch me over. To pick up that stuff, and then went, oh, there's a drive-through Starbucks right there, and I literally haven't eaten today. And yeah, I bought a coffee and a sandwich and just went like, oh, right, it's a sandwich. It's like 400 calories because bread is delicious, but also all calories. Okay, that's going. Yes, I'm a monster. I actually have to check a recipe for rice because I don't actually make it that often. Oh God! Of course the robot. Of course the robot happened. Also, thank you, Elder. I'm always on board with more clips. I just almost died. I leaned slightly and took weight off of one foot, and the other foot went, oh, this is my chance, and just slid out from underneath me because I'm wearing socks in the kitchen like I don't ever normally do because they're comfy and I'm constantly cold now, and also they're Animal Crossing Nook socks, so fight me. But I just, like, leaned slightly wrong, and the sock was just like, oh, you want to slide? Let's go, motherfucker! And there isn't one of the, like, one of those dark black pad things behind me. So there was going to be no break until my foot hit the oven, at which point I would definitely be face first into the cutting board. These should be done pretty quick, I think. Thank you, Elder. Hello. Yes, I see you both, I promise. Yeah, it turns out Easter is like the worst time for me dieting because... Okay, peeps are not that bad because for some reason the serving size for a peep, or the serving size for peeps, is to eat 4 of them at once, which is 111 calories. Okay, I'll admit that I will sit down and eat 4 peeps at once, but that's still 111 calories for 4 peeps in a box that contains 10 peeps, because fuck you and your math, I guess. Meanwhile, I think every one of these Cadbury eggs is at least 100 calories per. Okay, the caramel ones are 170. The normal ones are 150, further reasoning why the normal ones are the best. The chocolate ones are 160, and how about... Whoa, and the Reese's ones are 180. All of those are per egg. You know what it's for? Yeah, because fuck you, that's why, exactly. The only ones that have reasonable numbers is on a stick, because I guess they want to challenge you to eat them, because you have to deep throat a fucking a giant lollipop stick to get it all of the peeps properly. That's not even a joke. Like, if you've ever seen them, it's like a lollipop stick that's like this long, and they stick the peeps on the lengthwise, so that to get the last peep, and it's like, the last peep is like perfectly centered, so no matter what, you have to come at it from either side. But like, if you like try and bite it and like pull it against the stick, I guess, like pull it off the stick without pulling it, then you end up with just marshmallow hanging. No, you cannot use your fingers to remove the peeps from the stick. That's just sacrilege. Also, because I ate the first 4 just with my mouth, so there's slobber on the last one. So no, I definitely can't, because then my hands will be covered in the stuff that peeps are covered in, which is basically just sugar, but I don't like my hands being covered in spit sugar. I just said that. I hope these are done, so I have a different topic to talk about. Be done. Motherfucker, be done. I mean, that's also fair. Like, peeps were just like the thing that my mom and I always loved, because we're also those animals that love circus peanuts, because someone has to keep all of the weird candy in production. But we're also the monsters who open the peep box, usually eat one, and then hide it for a week so that they get stale. Yeah. Yes. If you mean like circus peanuts and need to make sure that they keep making circus peanuts, yes. Like, I also really like Swedish Fish, but I feel like that's a little bit more mainstream that people like Swedish. Look, does anyone actually dislike Swedish Fish? Like, I can think of plenty of people who go, Swedish Fish is not my jam, but I can't think of anyone who will straight up go, no, Swedish Fish is the worst candy, needs to die in a fire like circus peanuts. Because I've seen plenty of people who think that circus peanuts need to die in a fire. And they're not completely wrong. I can't check what the difference between these two clips is, but now I want to, especially because this one has more cowbell. Sandstorm, more cowbell in it. Really, I like the mouthfeel from Swedish Fish. Or do you mean like the sort of residue on your teeth? Because I get that with a lot of candy. You just accepted you chocolate. That's also pretty fair, honestly. One of my oldest friends is basically the exact opposite. She loves all candy, but she's allergic to chocolate and can have white chocolate, but because she's allergic to chocolate, like proper chocolate, she's just like, no, I just don't want to deal with it. It doesn't do white chocolate. This still hasn't come up to temp, has it? Why do you hate me, chicken? Okay, the little ones are done. It's just a big chonker that's not. Just need a place to set these two while they wait. Oh, you know what I can do? All three of them should fit in one of these, so I'll just throw them in this. Just needs like 10 more degrees because I don't want to fucking kill anyone. Because it's chicken, and who the fuck don't trust chicken? Oh, I grabbed all of the lids. Good job, me. Swedish Fish film. I do not experience that at all with donuts or croissants, but okay. I would, like, if that's... I wonder if that's a body temperature thing. Like, if your body temp is just a little bit too low. Actually, it makes sense with donuts at any body temperature, but just like with croissants, the fat in croissant should be butter, and only butter. And part of what makes them so pleasant is that what little fat should still be remaining in them should melt at body temperature, so it should be sort of like a smooth creaminess. So if you run low, there's a non-zero chance that that it's also just like not melting in your mouth the way that it should. But I get like fat-rich foods just being meh. Honestly, that's where I'm at with soda right now, because I don't drink soda really anymore. Like, I had a soda... Like, occasionally I have sodas from, like, when we order from certain places, and that's basically just root beer, but I had a Coke, like, a week ago, because Haley was trying vanilla Coke, because there was a thing about it maybe helping her migraines a bit more than any other sodas. And, like, she had a bit of it and was just like, yep, already done. And I went, okay, well, I'll finish it. And halfway through the bottle, I went, I haven't eaten anything today, and this half bottle of soda has me feeling bloated and full, and I'm just, ugh. Oh, what the fuck? Because I used to love vanilla Coke. I wonder if Mexican Coke would still do the same thing. I should try. Oh, well. I don't know if I actually care enough to try, but meh. Nap time? Yeah. Yeep. Been craving Sprite lately. Don't like colas. Yeah, I only like vanilla Coke. Like, I will tolerate Coke. I fucking hate Pepsi. But the only soda I've really had in years is root beer. Yeah, he is, but he's technically allowed in that window, so if he goes straight for it, that's fine, but if he doesn't go straight for it, then he's in trouble. Come here, you big fuck. Okay. That's as done as it's gonna ever fucking be. Which is to say that it's about 158, and I'm willing to trust it for 2 degrees of carryover. Also, to be clear, the reason why we want to get chicken to 165 or 160, depending on what year it is, I'm not kidding, that changes year to year, is because I believe it's 2.5 seconds. 165 is considered lethal for all bacteria in chicken. However, lower temperatures for increased amounts of time will also work, which is why I've had that on there for like 13 minutes, coasting around 150, and I'm totally fine pulling it at that point. Because I don't remember the full breakdown, but basically I think it's every 5 degrees away from that maximum zone you go, you double the amount of time you want to hold it at that temperature. I have not given up caffeine, but that's just because I live on coffee. I live on coffee. I've actually cut down on that too. It turns out it's mostly just I like drinking coffee. So I've switched over to like 1 coffee in the morning and then decaf throughout the day. I didn't turn the heat off of this. Oops. Trying to decide if I want to boil off what's left here or if I just want to soak it and clean it. I'm probably going to start soaking it and then we'll decide if I want to boil it off later. To be clear, the answer is basically never, ever do the soak because you'll forget. Hey, Komatsu, how you doing? Love good coffee, but you're too gestures vaguely do with you never making good coffee at home. I just don't care. I just like the feeling of drinking coffee, so I don't drink good coffee. So, I have okay coffee made with great beans. Yeah, I have perfectly fine coffee. The thing is, just like I like the ritual of it. So, to me, it's mostly just a thing. So I don't care about. Hang on. Oh. I don't care supremely much about good beans or like a proper. I'm just gonna wipe off the lip gloss that I really aggressively threw onto my face before starting the stream. Sorry, by aggressively I mean with great speed, because I had like 60 seconds left when I decided to throw it on. Oh. But yeah, I also am just like I've mostly managed to stop putting sugar in my coffee. I mostly just do gauge I just do like soy milk and decent flavored coffee because I'm a monster. But yeah. I mean, one day it will hopefully be a thing again. I fucking hope. I can dream. But yeah, like I have a Keurig, so my thing is mostly just having ready access to coffee, not necessarily making particularly good coffee. So I just don't care that much. Lack of travel job is a security question, not concept of travel. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that is also a thing. Hello, Doglet. I see you over there. How long have we been going, and therefore how long has that other chicken been marinating for? I probably should have cut it up smaller beforehand. I definitely should have cut it up smaller beforehand. Oh well. That's my fault. I don't know if you can hear that. The fridge is just like clicking. No, I mean, I can see how long I've been going. The question now is like, okay, so when did I actually get that into the fridge and into the... Yeah, I mean, into the fridge is probably the best point to check at. But again, I also should have just like chopped the damn things up better, so... However, these chicken breasts do actually look pretty good with that marinade, like, partially glazed onto them. Those should be very good, honestly. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm on about now, honestly. I'm going to use that word in every sentence now. That's just what we're doing. Sorry. Like, I did not have a stream plan for today. Well, I did, like I said. I had a stream plan, and then Body went, no. Meeting time because technically working. I hope it's a meeting that didn't need to be an email? Wait, no. Do you wish that your meeting was an email, or do you hope that the meetings aren't so pointless that they could have been an email? Sometimes Body goes, but what if not? Well, that's the problem, is that my body has been going, what if not, for like a month because of the super fun of HRT making my fucking pelvis rotate. Which, good lord, it's very strange to be hyper aware of parts of my bones have moved. Because I noticed them like 3 days ago and went, oh god, I can feel my hips now. That's new. But they finally stopped doing that. So I went, yay, I'll be able to do Ring Fit and find out what the hell happens when you finish a thing of Ring Fit, because there's almost none left. And then last night, my knee was doing a, like, if you put any pressure on me while walking, I am going to scream. So I was doing sort of a dumb hobble up the stairs last night, and then woke up, and it was mostly better, but not completely. And then my side just went, I think you slept on me wrong, probably because of the knee. So how about, fuck you, no, we're not doing Ring Fit. So that's why I didn't do Ring Fit this morning. That, and because I was at the post office at like 8 a.m. when they opened, making... Why do people not fucking do their packages online in the times of COVID? Because I go in post office this morning, and there's a line in the building around it. So, like, I opened the doors, and they're all standing directly in front of the doors, and there's a vaguely socially distanced line, like, they're maybe 4 feet apart. But they're also all stationed specifically standing in the goddamn doorways. I'm just like, look, I'm just here to drop off a fucking package that has its... Like, I don't even need to use the self-checkout thing. It's just, I just need to put it in the box and leave, but you're all blocking the way. And every single one of them was sitting there with, like, a package that I get that you don't have a printer. Like, that's okay. You could just do the self-checkout and be done already. But that's what I'm saying, is that I was dropping off a package. I had already done all of the label and everything at home, so it had a label on it. It was literally just, I need to get around you to put it in the self-drop slot, and that's it. That's all I have to do. But... Oh, I pressed the wrong off button. Ignore me. But yeah, it's... Okay. I'm just a salty bastard, though, so it's largely safe to ignore me. Okay. I think I'm fine to say this has probably been in for at least half an hour, which will be fine. Sorry, I have 2 soft-boiled eggs in here because I didn't want to put them in with anything else, so... Okay. So I'm trying to make sure that they don't fall anywhere. There we go. Okay. Alright, I need this lazy ass soy sauce too. I'm pretty sure you're fucking... Yeah. Suggestion is just throw me in a pot. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do... That is not the garlic. I've done that before. That is apples. Because the garlic is down here. Okay. So I think I'm gonna saute up a bit of garlic. We don't have any onions. Do I want to do potatoes? I can do potatoes in this. Making a really fucking weird curry, but... I should use these before they get even stranger. Okay, at all. Let's find out together! I don't have high hopes, just in case that's not clear. Haley has a habit of buying things that she plans on using and then not using them, making me think that she is going to use them, so we end up with potatoes that are like 50% eye at this point. So we're definitely going to be peeling. Wow, that looks remarkably palatable on the inside. What the hell? Okay, sure. I guess it helps that these ones weren't attacked by a cat, so... Because in case you haven't seen that, our idiot cat likes to try and eat potatoes, which are not good for them. Yes, I'm talking about you. Sorry, he just went from around the corner as I said that. Now the ultimate question. That compost thingamajig is way too full. Like, if I open it, it will not close. So, do I just accept that, or... and, like, throw these potato peelings away? Or do I throw them in the compost bin outside in the snow? These are the philosophical questions that keep me up at night. Mostly because it's fucking cold. It's not even that cold, it's just that our backyard is shaded, so the snow does not melt. Because it's only like 40? What is it? Hang on. It's actually up to 55 outside right now. I cannot read name. Because for some reason that purple is very difficult to read on a black screen. Hey, you are. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. The problem is that that idiot will try and eat them because he's an idiot. And there's a Haley. Try and figure out a way to make it big on the compost. How are you doing?
Rabbit's game.
Yes.
Hey, chat. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Excuse you.
I got your chicken done. Mine's been marinating. I decided I'm going to use these potatoes too, because they've been in there long enough that if we don't, they will probably try and take over.
I need to shampoo you.
Also, Alfcat says hi.
Oh, hi, Alice.
Well, technically, yay, but I feel like that's a fair read.
Yeah. I need to shampoo this cat.
You can have fun with that.
The waterless shampoo. He does pretty well with it. Don't you? You do. As long as you're not being eaten. Yeah, as long as he's not being eaten, he's okay.
Ish. Look, he still finds ways to try and kill me. So.
You just smell like litter box. Bless you. You just smell like litter box. It's kind of gross. But he's burning.
He's always purring. You cannot be playing with that in here when I have a knife. Cosmo. Stop licking the floor, you idiot. Okay. I'm rotating wildly between how I want to cut this, and I think I'm just going to go with slices. Which means I could have just done this in mandolin, but whatever. And I lost my rhythm. Okay. Well, some of these are weirdly cut, but that's what I get for not using a mandolin. Yes, must lick tasty floor. Thank you for encouraging our idiot dog, Alfcat. You monster.
Wow. Thank you.
What? Oh. Why are you brushing him in here? Okay, but while I'm cooking?
It's contained over here.
cat hair. It's not ever contained.
Yeah, it is. Now he's not going to smell like litter box.
It's not a tasty floor. It's really not. Okay, so I'm going to start by sauteing off the potatoes, and I'll throw in the garlic after that. And then I will cut this chicken up more and throw all of it in with the tikka masala sauce, and that's my entire game plan.
You love the brush. Is that it? You love that brush. You love it so much. Do you smell like litter box now? You smell less like litter box.
Just need to melt the butter down. Honestly, I might throw it all over onto that camera. So, yeah, give me a second and I'll go do that. Unfortunately, because I'm not using Streamlabs OBS, I don't have a way to do the scene changes easily from my phone or iPad or anything. What? What the hell? Hang on. Okay then. So that's apparently not shutting off when I cut over or cut away from it. So we're ending up with like a massive visual delay. That's a new one, honestly. That's definitely a new one by me. Oh, I should move the mic, because this is probably far enough over I might be roboting. How's that? Assuming I hopefully didn't robot, or just lose connection entirely. Okay. Oh, wait. That was really loud? That's strange. I don't know why that would be the case. I'm just going to break some of these up, just because they'll stick together and we don't necessarily want that. So while that's doing its jazz, I will cut up the rest of the chicken. I'm just going to leave y'all on that camera because it's probably the most interesting one that we'll have for a bit. Also because I just don't want to run back and forth forever.
You better now. You smell like grossness. Which marinade is it?
Plan was yogurt, but yogurt had gone bad, so it's a little bit of sour cream, milk, and lemon juice with garam masala, cumin, turmeric, and not coriander because we don't have any.
Well, that should be nice.
Yeah.
Just trust that.
last glove.
They're more on the back.
Okay. A monster. One nitrile and one vinyl gold. The bottom might be full. I honestly don't know. Oh, I opened you, right.
Yes, it is. It was very full.
Okay. Yeah, I should have cut these down instead of trying to do chicken strip things with them. Oh well. Ooh, this smells really good though. Which has me relatively hopeful for the final product. There goes another dog being dumb.
They're all down.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said another.
Are your normal flavored peeps good?
Yeah.
Also, is this pretty easy to use?
Relatively.
Okay.
It wants to be grilled, so it's a very high sugar
Yeah.
thing, so it came out a little weird from sautéing it, but
Okay.
should be okay. Love you too. Only one of them's hands of blue. Shut up. Ooh, wait, there's one more piece of chicken in here I almost missed. Okay. So, for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to try and get all of the chicken. I know you can't see this, but I'm just going to narrate. I'm going to try and get all the chicken back into the bag, and then get as much of the marinade back into the bag as well, just so that it's not out and about. Because some of it came out with the chicken.
What's sanity?
What?
What's sanity?
I have some left.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Because I am going to be not reusing. I'm going to be using all of the, like, I'm just going to pour the bag into the pan when we're cooking with it, because it's all, unlike with the other one that was just such high sugar content, I just wanted the chicken without the accompanying stuff. In this case, it's all cream and flavoring, so I'm okay with saving all of it if I can. Plus, it just helps for trying to soak in a little bit more flavor into those sections of the chicken that just got cut. I don't know if these fucking potatoes are just cooked. I got what you said, the wait what part. I'm just, like, clarifying. I really like this to cook a little bit more before I throw the garlic and the chicken in, but we'll see. I'm impatient. Oliver, hush. Did I not actually? Oh my god, I thought I brought my phone with me, but nope, I still left it in the office. So, hey, Mike, you're coming with me. So that I can go back and get my... Oh my god, stop chasing the cat. Shh, no. Stay. Shoo. Go, 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 go. Sorry, I have a dog being a dumb in front of me. There, now I have my phone. Also, I can, see if people are being... See if dogs are being dumb. Hey! Cat butt! Yeah, I saw you, jackass. For God's sake. I just want to sit down. I'm lazy. I'm tired. Oh, I don't have the constitution for this anymore. Ugh. Turns out, standing takes a fucking lot out of you if you just have to do it constantly. I see you, Dogface. Sorry, not if you have to do it constantly. If you are not used to doing it constantly. There we go. Words. Words good. That definitely wasn't stroke, don't worry. Need to work on beefing back up your con? Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to separate as many of these little things as possible, and I'm getting concentrated on, or I am concentrating on that. Especially because they're warm enough that I don't want to touch them with my hands. So my only tools are a spatula and friction. There we go. Like, they're much easier to separate if they have been separated before, just because it means that they've probably got some butter on that side of them, so they won't stick to each other as much. Pan's very hot. I just touched it with the bit of my finger. Come here, microphone. Should be okay over here. Okay, I think I'm going to throw a little bit more butter in. And then I will throw the garlic in. And once I can smell the garlic, that will be when I throw the chicken in. That con comment has me thinking about a thing that I quote tweeted yesterday that I thought about throwing into the meme channel, and I think I still might throw into the meme channel. From an artist on Twitter who's been doing very silly, like, short trans comics. That's just like, we need to destroy societal standards of beauty because my body just won't do them. And it's just like, ideal body shape, hourglass, and then actual body shape, brick. It was just like, oh. I don't know why I didn't want to throw it into the memes channel, but last night I was just going like, I don't know, maybe it's not appropriate. I'm currently testing the there's no such thing as too much garlic theory. Honestly, I don't think there's too much things, or there is a thing as too much garlic. Yes, it is my Discord, so my rules, but the problem is that I know I know most of the people in my Discord, so I know how some of them are going to react, or some who might react to it negatively, let's say, and just go, I don't want to fucking deal with that, but all of the people who I'm thinking of are much less, let's say, active in my Discord than other ones, so I think I can probably get away with it without causing an issue. Also, I hope you're liking Pikmin 3. I remember really liking that on the Wii U. Because I'm one of those monsters who actually owned a Wii U. This needs a little bit more salt just to try and draw the water out of the garlic. Although I do remember the end of Pikmin 3 being, like, weirdly difficult by comparison to the rest of the game. But otherwise really enjoying it. Oh no, I enjoyed most of it. The touchscreen controls in the Wii U gamepad were weird. Oh, cool, it has more stuff added? Okay. That's always good. I just remember that my major issue with the Wii U was that, like, the control for throwing Pikmin was by, like, touching the gamepad in some way. So it was having to pay attention to the two-screen thing, which has always just been kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, I want to let this keep going a little bit longer. Turn up the heat a tiny bit more. Throw is just a button. Yay. They added Olimar's side stories, which are what he's up to in the same time as A, B, and C are now is new to the deluxe edition. Okay, that's cool. That seems like a lot of fun, honestly. Okay, the butter's starting to brown a little bit, or the potatoes are? Maybe both, honestly. So this is definitely getting to where I actually want it to be. Because I don't want our potatoes to have too much bite. Like, I know there's a lot of talk of al dente pasta, and by extension other things being al dente, like potatoes, in stews and such, which a curry is kind of a stew. It's tangentially related, and I disagree. Like, it's okay for them to have a bit of bite for me, but not the amount that al dente implies. I did not say al dente stew. I said potatoes being al dente in something like a stew. Because you want things like in a stew, you generally want some of your vegetables to maintain some kind of texture, but in general, I feel like if people are trying to save texture, they end up saving too much. And I'd prefer tender. Like, I want the potatoes to hold together, but I don't want them to have, like, too much bite to them. Oh, okay. You know I didn't say it, but your brain stitched it together. Okay, so your brain is an asshole. Got it. Then again, whose isn't, really? I mean, I guess someone who's not neurodivergent, but who the fuck is that at this point? Wait, nope, that's not the way that works. Ignore me. I was about to go off on a weird thought experiment that didn't make any sense. Okay. I'm going to move these silicone bags to a different place so that I can close this door properly. Drawer, not door, sorry. Okay. Oliver, stop being a dick. Be neurodivergent, do crimes. Technically Indian. Technically. Admittedly, there's butter in here, so it's not all that technically, but still. Give me just a second, I'll be right back. After I get all this jazz out. Like, we're using a lot of cow products, so technically not proper Indian, but close. Hey, Joe, how you doing? I put your thing in the mail today. Or I put a thing for you in the mail today. And I rushed it out so quickly that I didn't even think about putting a note in it, so sorry about that. So once we get our chicken a little bit more colored, I'm going to throw in our extremely lazy simmer sauce, which is the tikka marsala that's like the base. It's not just a fudge cock. It's not just a fudge cock. I think I've actually been saying chocolate dong, but yeah, it's not just that. Actually planning on making tikka marsala pan and cheese. Ooh, or panella cheese. Just had a hard time finding it. Paneer. Okay. God, I had so much trouble finding paneer for that time that we did the brain. When we did the 2 poutines, one of which was a tikka marsala poutine. And then at like the last second, I just accidentally stumbled upon some paneer. Paneer's fine, it's just not my favorite. Like, it's just so meh. Okay. That was probably more than I needed, but oh well. Gonna do that, and do a little bit of half and half to thin it out. Because who the fuck measures? And then we're gonna reduce the temp because we want to simmer this. Oh, there's that glorious tikka masala smell. I am probably going to throw in some more garam masala. Yeah, we definitely need more liquid in this. I could probably make some chicken stock if I wanted to. Trying to think of what else I might want to add instead. And yes, it did just entirely stop making any kind of noise. Honestly, I could probably just empty this entire jar. Screw it. I'm not going to use it for anything else anyway. Where's the little Oliver, hush. You precious idiot boy. You are barking at a dog who has no idea you exist. Oliver, shut up! Thank you. Yeah, that was the thing, is I only found paneer because I found it at our local goddamn Whole Foods. Which I think is technically the same place I got these turkey breasts. Turkey breast, chicken breast. Good lord, why do I keep saying turkey? Thinking turkey. I don't think I've actually said it that much. Which have been sitting in our freezer for, like, a while. Because one of Haley's coworkers got her a gift card to Whole Foods, so we just went, well, I guess we'll use it there, and sure. We don't really go there for anything else, so whatever. Okay. I don't necessarily want to taste this yet, just because I know there's still a fair amount of, like, raw-ish chicken in there. I want to bring the temperature up a bit until we can get it properly simmering. I'm trying to think about adding any alcohol to this or not, because there are tomatoes in there, and we would get more flavor out of that if when we did the tikka masala curry, I made it from scratch. In this case, it was mostly just I saw the simmer sauce and it was cheap, so I grabbed it. Because it's one of those things where Haley doesn't love Indian food, because it's just not her jam. So if I'm doing it, I either have to make it in really small batches or make it in a way that's going to be, like, keep for a while. So this is what I'm doing. This way, both keeps a while, also lazy and easy to make, so. Oh, that is very cute. What?
What am I making difficult?
Nothing. I was just saying you don't like Indian food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not making anything difficult. It's just saying you don't like Indian food.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, we have a pretty good recipe for tikka masala now, which I think I used the Alton Brown one and then tweaked a bunch of little things in it. But it was very nice, so. It was just, this was very spur of the moment. Like, I didn't do any of my other stream plans, so this is what you're getting. Also, hey, second cooking stream in like a week, so. Like a week and a bit. The last one was Saturday. Like, not this last one, but the Saturday before. So a week and a bit.
So you basically have potatoes and chicken?
Yeah. And because I was making rice for you, I can serve it with rice. Yeah. It's like I had a plan or something.
Also, hi, Betsy. Also, hi, Joe. Those are just the people I see most recently in chat.
Yeah. There's also an Aleph Cat and an Odinson, and there was a Shatton. I don't know if they're still around. And an Elder who I think crashed out hard into a nap.
Naps are good.
I'm trying to think of who else. Oh, right, Komatsu. Derp.
Oh, Komatsu.
I'm trying very hard to stop saying that. I'm sorry, El.
The Witness. I don't know what that is.
It's a puzzle game.
Ah.
Honestly, I can probably just, like, throw a lid on this and let it simmer now for a while.
Probably.
Trick is... Oh, shoot. I do have the lid for it. It's right over here. Underneath things, because I'm smart.
Very obtuse puzzle game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just The Witness sounds, you know.
It's by a very pretentious developer.
Well, the part I didn't say from Komatsu's comment was an infamously up his own ass game designer.
Yeah. Extraordinarily so. It's kind of impressive, honestly.
So I didn't include that bit, but that is...
Yeah. That one's Jonathan Blow, right? Or am I thinking of a different...
Even his name is up his ass.
I might be thinking of the guy who did the did Fed. Okay, I was thinking the right one. Because it's the guy who did Braid, right?
Yeah, even his name is up his ass.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Cosmo, you cannot play with toys in here. There we go. Technically, that's not a simmer. It's somewhere between a simmer and a boil. It's not a rolling boil.
It's a lively simmer.
Hmm?
I said it's a lively simmer.
Yeah. There's a puzzle involves it sitting in one of his own 50-minute lectures and not being able to do anything else. Yeah, that would make me stop playing.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, that would make me immediately stop playing.
Sounds awful.
I'm really tempted to try and, like, do, like, a soft-boiled egg in that, like, shakshuka style. I don't know why.
Because you like soft-boiled eggs?
Probably. I don't know if it would work.
I'm just offering you an explanation.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to eat this anyway, right? Nope. Yeah. Chat, tell me if this is a terrible plan or not, because I think it's probably a bad plan, but I kind of want to try it. Just like a couple of eggs, like there, and like four eggs, just like cooking in the simmer. Yeah, fuck it. How many eggs do we have left, I wonder? I think it's more than 4. Good news, it was more than 4.
I'm working from here tomorrow.
Okay.
I have meetings all morning.
That pineapple in there, how long has that been in there?
I don't know.
Okay. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, I have meetings just all morning, and I do not want to drive to work just to go sit on my butt.
Okay. This is a terrible plan, I bet.
But you committed!
Yep, I've committed. Just poach eggs in it? I mean, that's basically what I'm saying, is I want to do it like a shakshuka. Where you debate... I know that, like, in theory, there's two different ways of trying to do a shakshuka, of either poaching the eggs in the thing or poaching the eggs separately and then layering them on top. So I'm just going with the lazy way. Mercifully, not that messy, just maybe a mistake. We'll see. But yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have high hopes. Medium hopes. My concern is if we don't boil the liquid off fast enough, we might end up with a weird case where the eggs end up overdone, which would be very sad. But, I'll probably live. This is going to be extra sad, too, because this might look really good with the eggs sitting on top. Also, I can see some of the whites starting to cook, so that's good. And will turn out way less well when... turning the heat down a little bit. When it comes to serving. But I do actually have 2 soft boiled eggs in the fridge already, so worst case I can just throw them on. I'm gonna walk back over to my desk so I can sit down and just watch the same thing that y'all are watching because I'm lazy. Also, sorry, it looks like the kitchen mic gets louder the closer it is to its receiver. So because I'm back in the office, it seems to be quite loud. Sorry about that. Oh, good, game audio is muted. So if I wanted to, I could listen to something while we're here. I'm not going to, though, don't worry. I am going to go find that dumb tweet. So that I can throw it in the Discord, because I want to. Because I've decided I want to. Nyarp, 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 nyarp. Oh, wait, what? Pardon me while I hit Control B instead of Control V. I has a functioning human brain. I keep it under my bed. Oh yeah, you can kind of... Oh yeah, like the egg yolk, or the egg whites are setting nicely at the very least. Sorry if I just got very loud. I brought the mic way too close to me. Oh, hi Grumble Cat. Oh yeah, hey, I can turn... Oh, those captions are in the weirdest spot. What? Also, they're not loading. What? Okay. Wasn't there a way to edit the captions? Why is it in such a small space? Weird. Okay. Well, I guess if they work, they work. I did not say SMS 8s. Oh, fuck off. I know that I have a... Lisp is the wrong word. I have very harsh S's. Digging them out in Valheim is a fair amount of work. Yeah, it fucking is. That's why I never dug any. Like, that's why none of my bases have ever had a moat. That's why I always go with the stabby sticks instead. Because it's such a pain in the ass. That reminds you to check shipping on your new mic. Yay! I hope your mic is good. Still somewhere in the Pacific? Boo! Never mind. Some kind of Amazon drop discount scale. Freight ship. Ah, okay. God, so my birthday is coming up, so I was actually updating my Amazon wish list because it's the primary thing that my family and Haley's family has access to for what my madhouse of a brain currently desires. So I was like, I better fucking update this. And I love that I added boots to it, and about 20 minutes after I added these boots on, they were like, hey, we're having a lightning sale on just your size. I'm like, wait, you're having a lightning sale on size 12 women's boots? Or size 11 women's boots? Who the fuck is this for besides me? And almost did it because they were like 20% off, and then just went, no, I don't actually need them. I just want them. I just want them. $60 mic plus arm plus pop filter kit is overstocked. We're going to get listed for $6? Jesus. I mean, if it actually arrives, sweet. All right, I get to scroll through Twitter now because we're waiting for our crap to boil. Or boil, simmer, whatever. Cook! That is easily the weirdest thing I've ever seen on my timeline. Okay, moving right along. Yeah, like, it might take forever to reach you, but at least it'll be worth it. Because you saved $54, give or take. I wish I could hear that still from here, but it still looks like it's cooking fine. It's just we have to get more of the liquid out. I probably could have simmered it for longer before adding the eggs, but I was impatient to make my terrible decision. I need to ask a slightly weird question. Why is it that all of the seemingly like new-ish trans artists that I discovered in a very short period of time are all obsessed with the Sonic fandom? Or not Sonic fandom, they are in the Sonic fandom and therefore obsessed with Sonic. I don't understand. Like, I've never completely understood the Sonic fandom because it seems terrifying, but also just, why are so many of them part of it? Oh. Sorry, I just saw Joe's last tweet about making trash fried rice with bacon, marinated chicken, and egg covered with Togashi aioli, and oh, I want it. I want it so badly. It sounds so good. Oh. Sonic was very formative for early queer internet, I feel like. I mean, I get that. It's just like my impression of some of them, because I'm trying to figure out the kindest way of saying this, of like, I don't want to pry, but I also don't terribly care about how old they are, but these particular ones that I'm thinking about strike me as, if not my age, younger. And I guess I associate Sonic with a slightly older internet, if that makes any sense. Like, the people to whom it was a formative game were a couple years my senior, like I was in the group of millennials where we basically had almost no time where the internet didn't exist. Like, it wasn't necessarily ubiquitous for the early part of my childhood, but it existed. And we had it in my house. But my impression of Sonic is that that particular aspect of Sonic fandom hits the slightly older millennials, the ones who had some time without the internet. Remember the time before the internet? Yeah, I really don't. I really honestly don't. I the internet became publicly accessible 1 month after I was born. So, yeah. And we had it in my house very early because my father worked for like 4 different newspapers. So one of the things he would use it for pretty regularly was one, correspondence, but also submitting stories for when you just didn't want to have to go into 4 different fucking newspapers in one day to submit your fucking stories. But my father had all of his computers built for him, so I distinctly remember that my very first computer was a hand-me-down from him, and it was something really arbitrary, like a 20 megabyte hard drive. And when he handed it to me, he was just like, when this computer was new and made for me, the person who made it said that I wouldn't fill that hard drive in my lifetime. I filled it with like 1 game and a year's worth of school assignments. Oompax, this is not more exciting than Valheim. That is a lie. I'm so bored I'm currently sitting back at my computer looking at Twitter because I have to wait for this stew to simmer. Aleph that's why I specified the actual accessible internet of any fucking worth. It's a chicken and potato curry made with a very lazy store-bought tikka marsala sauce, as well as a homemade tikka marsala marinade with 4 eggs poaching in the simmer. I don't know if it's going to go well or not, but we'll find out. Also, wait, did Joe just go live too? He did. Oh my god, what is with all of you people playing Lemon Cake? God damn it.
It's an adorable fucking game.
I know it is. They also probably couldn't hear you. Haley shouted, "This is an adorable fucking game." Sorry, between Haley and TQ and now Joe, I'm just like, oh my god. I have too many games. I'm not getting more games. Oh, you did hear? Okay. I'm not used to this one, so. Yes, it's not even a new caption program. This is actually just running through. This is OBS's experimental caption tool. It's doing its best. The problem is that it's running off of what's it called? Oh, I can't change it midstream. It's running off of Microsoft text to speak or text or speak. It's running off of Microsoft speech recognition, which it's okay, but it's built into OBS, which means that it's part of the actual broadcast, so it doesn't show up as like a separate thing. Yeah, so it doesn't show up as an add-on. Few people have Twitch. Yeah, so the way that those extensions work is basically that you have another program running locally that is listening to whatever mic you tell it to listen to, and then broadcasting that to the extension, and then the extension displays it. For this one, this is being sent in the same signal format that captions for like TV and live streamed sports events and stuff like that get sent out, which is that it's basically it's embedded with the video but doesn't necessarily need to display. I don't remember what the format is called, and I've completely forgotten because it's basically a bunch of numbers. But it's nice. Yeah, that's the problem with those ones, is that the problem was that because the Twitch add-on doesn't pay attention to you muting the mic in OBS, you would have to physically mute the mic, assuming it could. And if you didn't have a way to do that, then the captions would keep getting picked up. So that was the issue. In this case, I believe this will acknowledge if my mute... Here, let's test it. What? Yep, okay, so it looks like it does the same thing. Yep, that's very strange. Well, I guess that's further reasons to... Sautéed is how it's still... What? What? Sautéed, it's still how powerfully... On my side, that actually read properly, but yeah. I mean, that's mostly annoying because it should be... Oh... I bet it's... Okay, I know what it's doing then. So it's doing the same thing. It's not going through... It's not pulling the audio from the OBS audio mixer. It's pulling it straight from the, like, listening. Okay. Oh, well, that is annoying. That just means when I'm using the main mic, I'll have to mute it when I actually want to mute. It also helps that usually when I'm on break, I'm just not actually on screen anyway. Like, if I go on break, what usually happens is I'm literally walking away. So there wouldn't be anything to pick up anyway, especially since I keep the gain on that microphone pretty low now. Anyway, let's go back and check on the... Ooh, the smell is great. How are you doing, my precious demon monstrosity? Still not as, like, unthickened as I would have liked. And with a bunch of oil sitting on the top, which is unpleasant.
Really, that unthickened didn't make sense.
You know what I meant. It did not thicken. You know exactly what I meant, damn it. What? Don't you lie to me, you know what I meant. Alright, I'm gonna grab this because I just realized I forgot to bring the chat with me.
Oh no, you left chat behind!
Yup. Sorry, chat. I can't see any of your incredibly insightful comments. It's good. Well, I have you now, Komatsu, don't worry.
At least Cat didn't drop you.
Wasn't there I was about to say, wasn't there a Twisted Metal game for the Xbox 360? And then I remembered, right. We're on the Xbox, whatever the fuck their stupid system naming conventions is now. So
Yeah. Komatsu, take heart. Cap didn't drop you.
no, I didn't drop you. I came back.
Just left you.
Mean.
Well, I just say that because I got dropped the other day when I was on the phone with my family.
Oh, like by the connection?
No, like literally, like my dad dropped the phone.
Okay then.
And I was very mean. And I said, Dad was like, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm dropping you. And I was like, it's okay. I'm just reliving my childhood.
Aw.
Because one time when I was in my carrier, when I was very, very small, Dad dropped me. So I was giving him a hard time. Which wasn't very nice of me.
No, it wasn't. Monster. Oh, I bet that's... Sorry, I just realized what was probably causing my weirdness with the captions is that those captions are literally coming through faster than I'm saying them because there's a delay on this microphone.
Also, you picked good choices, like the color scheme works.
I mean, it was mostly just that I wanted comfy pants, and
You didn't pick black, and that's really what I'm going with.
It was also just like, I picked this because this is the really see-through one. So it was just like, I need something.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm just saying, like,
Thank you.
did good. Like, the grays and the blues look very nice.
The socks don't match, but the socks were covered, so.
When do socks match?
Never.
Exactly.
Well, technically they are actually supposed to for, like,
They kind of match. They're white.
ish. But I like, you're supposed to match your socks to, like, your shoes and your pants. For, like, a suit. I'm saying you're supposed to. I'm not saying I did. This is the original take from Deadpool. That is a weird... Okay, that is a fucking litany of people involved in it, and I'm surprised, but that sounds
I
decent?
was about to say stir it, and then I was like, right, you put eggs in it.
Yeah. I'm trying to, like, figure out the best way to take this little bit of fat off the top.
Paper towel.
That's sort of what I was thinking, too.
Looks like the best I got for you. Make tea. My tummy's all bumpy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we've got your chicken if you want any.
Like, I don't feel good.
Oh, okay.
Like, not the good kind of rumbling.
Sorry, I assumed it was, like, hungry rumbling.
No.
That actually worked.
Just slurp it up.
I mean, it mostly is just butter fat, but no. We haven't made ice cream in a while, have we?
No. Oh, we have the core too. We have a machine.
Yes, we do. That's part of why I remembered.
Make really delicious ice cream.
Haley, we got that as a wedding present. We've never used it.
I know. I was married for 4 years.
Okay, that's a fair bit better than it was.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
What do I want? 2 lives.
Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just, like, wait for this to stop simmering. Like, I've turned the heat off on under it. And just eat some.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna throw it in a bowl with some rice and have myself some goddamn dinner.
Oh. I need to text you something.
Oh, okay.
I'll start with... I need new peppermint tea, by the way.
Okay.
I've had this peppermint tea.
What?
I've had this for a very long time.
Okay. Not like you're almost out, like it needs to be replaced. Yeah. You restocked on ice cream this weekend and should have some? That's always the answer.
Always.
Always.
In forever. Oh, maybe do I have other peppermint tea? Oh, do I have any Moroccan mint? Probably not. It might be at work. I don't know.
because that would make sense.
My big cup's clean.
I keep meaning to get vermouth. White chocolate raspberry and some Baskin-Robbins daiquiri ice. Ooh. No, do not flambe anything. It's just an E with an... I think it's an accent aigu? I always forget if it's accent aigu or accent grave? It's been a while. I don't remember accent names.
Oh look, I'm actually almost out too.
Yay!
It's both!
I'm taking pictures so that I remember this time.
Yay.
I'm bad about remembering.
Photographs.
I'm bad about remembering to take pictures for thumbnail.
Okay, it only has 2 left, so I'm out.
Okay. That's it. Oh, sorry. From far away, that E with the accent looks like a 4, and I went, what? No! That's not even kind of right. Okay, I guess I'll just try and do this with the spatula.
Why don't? Oh, the other one's in the dishwasher.
Yes.
Right? It worked? It worked.
I think I'm gonna throw the heat back on underneath it just to continue to try and thicken, but this'll do. No.
That would have been a smart choice.
No, because I'm trying to get sauce. That would also not get me any sauce. Or, honestly, I'll just let this sit, because it is functionally a stew, so... Okay, chat. I'm going to take a picture, and then I will meet you all back over at the desk.
And by meet you, Cat means carry you.
No. I'll meet... I don't need the chat to come with me now. Because I'm going to switch back over to... I'm going to be at the desk. I can see chat.
Just gonna leave chat.
I'm not leaving chat. I'm going to chat's other location.
Just here to antagonize you.
Yes, I know you are.
Can I put the lid back on?
Yes.
What was that sass about?
That wasn't sass.
So sad.
No, I just leaned my head back while I said yes. What's up? I assume I fucked something up. You're not abandoned again. Oh my god. See? You're not abandoned. I'm just bringing you back over here. See? That's it. Anyway, thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you've all had fun. There is a camera delay. What the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry.
I took the spat out with the lid on.
I'm sorry. Why is there a camera delay? What the fuck is going on here? Okay, the delay is... I can still see it. But it's fine. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you've all had fun. We're going to throw over to a Joe Kim because, look, I actually don't have that many other options besides the Joe Kim. So we're going to throw over to a Joe Kim because he's a good human being. And because he's playing Lemon Cake and I need to apparently yell at more people playing Lemon Cake. But yeah, thank you all so very much. As a reminder, these cooking streams are only possible because of Owlcat and Lord Inkdeath. And they're frankly astonishing support of our stream over on patreon.com/layeroflore and coffee.com/layeroflore. You can also support our streams there or here on Twitch. You can also find us over on Twitter, Patreon, YouTube, Instagram, and Coffee. Yes, that's all of them. And thank you very much to Joe for the 9-month resub. Oh, that's why he said sub baby. Oh my god. Thank you all so very much. I'm sorry my brain does not work good. Yeah, we're gonna throw over to a Joe Kim. Bye, folks. I'll see you tomorrow.